Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kyra, and here on this channel, we love our makeup and we really love new makeup. But we're also just here for real makeup, for real life and real people like us. So today's video is one of those very exciting chances to try some new makeup here on the channel, and some of the makeup was sent to me in PR from the brand Merit Beauty. I really enjoy Merit Beauty, and I was lucky enough to have them send me a package last year in 2021. The brand did launch in January of 2021, and today I have the very first new product to share with you since the brand launched in January of 2021. So I have some new shades of products that I've tried before from Merit, as well as some other products that are new to my collection to fill in the gaps. And with all of that said, why don't we go ahead and get into it? Okay, let's get started with foundation and concealer. This is the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Foundation and Concealer Stick. It retails for $38, and it claims to be a lightweight, medium coverage complexion stick with a natural finish to replace both foundation and concealer in your makeup bag. This is the shade Silk, like this. I hope it will be a good shade match. I did not get to try this product last time I worked with Merit because they were sold out of the shade that I needed, so I got a little bit darker of a shade and just used it as a sort of cream bronzer stick. So I'm very excited to try this out today and see how it works for me. This is their foundation or complexion brush that they did send last time I worked with them, and it's a really nice sort of dense brush that works really well, especially for a foundation stick. And Sir Ollie is in the beauty room again with me today. He will not leave my side since I came home, like at all, sometimes not even to go out in the morning, which my daughter has to do, and it's a little frustrating, but also super sweet that he just wants to be with and protect his mama. So far, this seems to be applying beautifully, and it seems to be a pretty good shade match for me right now at my palest point. And I actually really enjoy a nice stick foundation personally, so I'm excited to keep using this one and see how it works with my oily skin. I'm gonna build this up just a little bit right here where my melasma is, and over the upper lip where my melasma is, and just kind of do more of patting than buffing motions maybe. So I'm going to just take some off of the stick with my finger and start on the outer part of the eye and work my way in and see how that goes. It feels like it would work well as a concealer. It kind of feels similar to the Glossier stretch concealer, if you're familiar with that. Wow. Like, woo, I kind of really love how that looks, and it feels nice. It feels like I won't need to set it. Color me impressed. It definitely feels lightweight on the skin, which I am all about. I do have an oily skin type, in case you're new here. I gotta be honest, I was expecting it to work as a foundation. I wasn't very sure about concealer, so I'm pretty excited. And also that means that when this becomes too light for my entire face, I can probably still use it as a concealer during those times, so that'll be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with my newest powder that I added to my collection. It's the number 7 Perfect Light Loose Powder in the shade Translucent. So I just put some in the lid here. I'm not gonna set the concealer part, or the under eyes rather. I wanna see how that does throughout the day, whether it will crease or not. And this is really nice loose powder. All right, for bronzer, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Flower Beauty Heatwave Luminous Bronzer. This is the shade Sunswept. I actually ordered the cooler tone of the 2 shades, but they sent me this one and I just decided to keep it. I do like how it looks, so I think, you know, it is what it is. Maybe I'll still buy the cooler tone one at some point, but for now, this one works just fine. And this is a really nice powder, actually. I really enjoy the formula. It's soft, but it's not so soft that it kicks up a ton of powder, and it blends absolutely beautifully. Okay, back to a couple of Merit products. Normally I would do highlighter first, but I think today we're going to go in with blush first. This is the Merit Flush Balm Cream Blush. These retail for $28, and this is the shade Cheeky. And it claims to be a foolproof, flexible balm that deposits a creamy, transparent veil of color that lets your skin show through. I would agree with that. I do have another shade of this one called Mood, but I wanted to go with something a little bit more pinky this time. So I'm gonna pick some of this up off of the package, and I'm just going to start by pressing this into the skin. I do really like these flush balms for the reason that it says it is very transparent, but it's also emollient and easy to work with. It doesn't move any of the products underneath. For me, and through experimentation, I have discovered that it does perform just fine over powder, which is why I went ahead to go powder my face. I just really like the formula of these, so I'm happy to be trying a new shade today, and I thought this shade would go beautifully with some of the other Merit products that we'll be trying later in the video. I'm just going over a little bit with my foundation brush just to kind of marry everything together, make sure there aren't any harsh lines. All right, next is one of my very favorite products from the line, and I have a different shade in this already. Now I have both shades, and I'm very excited to try this one. This is their Day Glow Dewy Highlighter Balm, and it retails for $30. And it claims a sheer lightweight moisturizing highlighter made for daytime wear that visibly illuminates your skin for a dewy glow with zero sparkle. And that is absolutely true. The other shade that I had is Kava, and it's more of a champagne shade. This is Bounce, and this is their rose gold shade. I mean, how stunning is that? So I'm gonna just apply this right where I would normally apply highlight, and then just take my fingers and sort of tap that in lightly. And this is why I said I really wanted to apply my blush first, even though I normally would apply highlight first, because this is such a soft sheen that, oh, there it is. It just, I think, looks even more beautiful layered over the blush than under. Last time I worked with Merit, it was so incredibly hard for me to decide which shade of this to get that I'm just so thankful that now I have both shades. I'm very excited. This is just such a lovely texture. It is dewy, but it's not sticky, it's not greasy or anything like that. And that's why I love this so much. it's not very often that I find a dewy, sort of moisture rich cream highlight that doesn't sort of break up my makeup or cause me to look oily, and this doesn't. I just love this formula. Now, I got 3 new lip products from Merit that I am so excited to share with you, and 2 of those are a brand new release, which hasn't happened since the brand launched in January of 2021, but a product that I am familiar with because I did get to try this last year when I worked with Merit Beauty is their Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oils. The first one that I got to try was essentially clear. It was in the shade Bel Air, but this is the shade that I have wanted ever since, and it is the shade Sangria. I'll swatch it for you, but then I thought I could put it on and, you know, have it on the lips for a little bit of moisturization until the end of the video where I show you the new lip products. But I'm also really excited to have this shade. These retail for $24, and it claims a slick of sheer color infused with rosehip oil and shea butter for healthy looking lips all day long. One product that I still have from last year when I worked with Merit Beauty is their 1980 Volumizing Eyebrow Pomade Gel. This retails for $24, and I have the shade Brown. I really like this stuff. It claims to be a tinted gel designed to give you your most face-framing brows yet, shaping, grooming, and adding hold for a fuller, more natural look. I agree with all of those things, and I do really enjoy this product. It's one I would definitely repurchase in the future for what it does, and that is it makes my brow routine super duper quick. Now this, you know, like I said, is from last year, so it is kind of finally starting to run out a little bit, so all that means is I really just have to make 2 passes through my brows, but already you can see there what a difference it has made between the 2 brows. And I love the name 80s brow, 1980s brow, because it is that sort of more fluffy, full brow look. So yeah, it's pretty dang awesome. All right, now we're going to take a tiny detour from Merit Beauty to use an eyeshadow palette that I got for Christmas but have not used on my channel yet. And that is this beauty right here. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Eye Palette in the colorway Smokey Eyes Are Forever. And I already love this. I haven't gotten to give it as much love as I would have liked, just due to an influx of products over Christmas and my birthday, which is in January. And also I took the whole month of February off because I broke my leg. So I'm very excited to share this palette with you today. We're gonna keep it pretty simple, but I do want to finally use this on camera, and then you can let me know if you'd like to see any more with this palette in the future, depending on if you picked it up or you still want to pick it up. So the second little trio here is called Power Eyes, and that's definitely where my heart landed and part of why I knew I had to get this little palette here. I love green eyeshadow, as some of you may know. For a transition / crease color, I'm gonna go into the matte shade from that Power Eyes trio. It's a nice like taupey matte shade, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start placing this in the crease and then buffing it out, blowing it out, diffusing it as I go. This was from holiday 2021. I do have 2020 and 2019 as well, but this one has some shades in here that almost feel like a cream, but they're not. I don't even know how to describe them, but I know this is one of them. This like peachy shade is one of them, and it's kind of like a super cool texture. All right, for the outer part of the lid, I'm gonna go in with the third shade from the Power Trio. It's like a deeper, more dirty olive shade. So I'm gonna put that on the outer part of the lid and sort of buff it up into the crease once I have most of the pigment off of the brush. I love a shade like this when I'm going to be both packing it on the lid as well as, you know, buffing it up into the crease a little bit. And then I'm going to take the other side of the same brush and take this brighter green, this center shade, and apply that to the rest of the lid. So pretty. All right, and then lastly, I'm going to take the tiniest bit of that matte shade that we went in with on the lower lash line. And then I also think I'll take the third shade from the first trio here, which is one of those sort of creamy shades that I mentioned, and use that as an inner corner highlight. Just a little bit. It's a little pinky, but not too bad. I like pink and green together. All right, that's it for our super easy eye look. Okay, I'm gonna quickly curl my eyelashes and apply a couple of coats of my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk push-up lashes, and then we're going to get into a very exciting new launch from Merit Beauty. Okie dokie, we are back. The sun is coming and going today, but I wanted to work as much as possible with natural light. The first new product to launch since the brand launched in January of 2021 is here, and I'm very excited to share it with you. You guys may or may not know that I love my lipstick and lip products in return. So I was really excited to hear that Merit is launching a signature lip lightweight lipstick. These retail for $26 at Sephora or on Merit.com. They came out with 8 shades, and it launched yesterday when I'm filming this, which was 2/22 of 2022. And it says that they are hydrating, cruelty-free, vegan, and clean at Sephora. It claims to be a sheer lipstick with a satin finish and the benefits of a lip balm, which I love my lip balm, without the heaviness of a traditional lipstick. It has squalene and sunflower seed oil to lock in lasting moisture. It has papaya fruit extract to soothe the lips, and raspberry oil, which moisturizes and adds a soft aroma. I have not tried these on. I have only swatched them and I didn't sniff them. So we're about to do that now. I was able to pick out 2 shades for them to send to me. The first one is L'Avenue, which is the Avenue in French. Look at this packaging, you guys. It is so pretty. And the sticker with the shade name is actually here. You remove this part and just look at this beauty. It even has Merit Beauty stamped into the bullet here, and they are a sheer color. So you can see this is the first shade, and then the second shade that I picked out is called Baby, and I will put the full range up on the screen for you at some point here. And isn't that the most beautiful pink? It reminds me so much of a Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, but really, really beautiful. One that I would probably most likely wear with a lip liner. So here are both of those shades, just to show you the difference, as well as the swatches. So this is L'Avenue. Oh, I do smell a slight raspberry scent, like a real raspberry though, not like Kool-Aid blue raspberry or something like that. Very comfy. Just look at that shade. That's really pretty. Next is Baby. Yeah, I really like that very light scent. If you just heard Ollie, he's not impressed with how long we've been in the beauty room. Definitely creamy, and lightweight, and I can definitely feel what they're saying, like that it's nourishing like a lip balm. So this is the shade Baby. I actually think I like this shade better with this look. So instead of taking it off, I'm just gonna add a little bit of lip liner. We're gonna use an old standby, Old Faithful here. And that is the Milani Understatement Lip Liner in the shade Nude Entrance. You can see here how it looks before the lip liner. And here it is with lip liner. I just went around the perimeter of my lips. I mostly like to do that just to sharpen the lip line a little bit. And I'm like semi in love. It looks especially gorgeous with this cheek that I think pairs really well. I say this checks all of my boxes when it comes to a lipstick, as well as I think meets all of the claims. It's definitely feels hydrating, but not slippy. Not like a Revlon Melting Glass Shine where it's very glossy and slippy. It feels hydrating. It feels like it's not going to dry my lips out. Definitely a satin finish. It's not glossy, but it's not matte. But I have very high hopes for this release from Merit Beauty, and I'm so incredibly thankful that I was one of the, handful of people that got to try this new product. So yeah, let me know down below what you guys think of the products that I used today. If you found anything piquing your interest, I do have a code down below for you guys, a link where you can shop through, and I do earn a very small commission. So if you choose to support the channel in that way, thank you in advance. But otherwise, you can always go to merit.com and shop through those links as well. Never any pressure from me for you to buy anything. Nobody needs any of this stuff, but if you're interested and your budget allows, I would be just super stoked if you wanted to shop through my link. I always enjoy playing with new makeup, but I am especially tickled that I got to play with a brand new product. I don't get a ton of PR here on my channel yet, but when I do, I'm ever so thankful. But again, always, as always, my opinions are my own, and thank you to Merit for sending these products my way. I really do enjoy this brand. I definitely suggest that you check them out, whether on Sephora or their direct website, which of course will all be linked down below. And thank you for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your time, and I hope all of your makeup days are absolutely beautiful makeup days, and I'll see you in my next video soon. But these do real